Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today, so the thing is, I'm making I plan to make macaroni cheese today as a video, but the grated and someone has finished the grated cheese. So we're doing macaroni cheese with red Leicester orange cheese. So ideally you would use grated cheddar, but we only have red Leicester, so we're doing macaroni cheese with red Leicester. Don't know if it's going to turn out alright. Don't know how it's going to turn out. If you can't hear me, it's the rain, because it permanently rained, and you're probably sick of me moaning about rain. But I've gone ahead of the game a bit, and I've partly fried off my. We're basically doing a basic macaroni cheese, but I'm adding stuff to it, and we're making our own sauce. But we don't have actual cheese, we only have red Leicester. So red Leicester cheese is what we're going to be using. If it's going to turn out, it'll be alright, I think. Should be alright still. But I've basically gone ahead and partly fried off my bacon and chicken. So a basic, I had a spoon, I don't know what a spoon is. I don't know if this is the right spoon. I had a basic macaroni cheese recipe is macaroni pasta with a cheese sauce. But we're adding in some other stuff. We have got 1 chicken breast and then 3 rations of bacon chopped up. So it's basically chicken and bacon in here. Now we need to get the kettle on because we need to get. I actually went out and bought some actual macaroni pasta. Making our own cheese sauce. I did actually go and get actual macaroni pasta, and we're actually going to change this pan for a different pan, a smaller pan. This part of what? Not very well to tell what I have probably split that back, so I need is to put this bag in here. It's not going to fit. Oh, it does fit, sort of. It sort of fits. So that will do. I just made a freezer bag because. So for your own sauce, I went and got some cheap plain flour because you need plain flour. We only have self-raising. The self-raising is kind of the flour you need for everything. I feel like self-raising you can use for anything. So I'm going to turn that off for a bit because it is nearly done. So I've tried to pre-do that, so it does take ages. Basically this, the basic, if you don't want to add anything, it literally is pasta and the sauce. But we're adding chicken bacon and we're going to add some mushrooms. But they don't take long to cook. So, I actually got, you don't have to, can I just pre-say, you don't have to have macaroni pasta. You can use any pasta. But we are using macaroni pasta because Because you need to actually taste that, not make sure it's cooked. So for the actual pasta, we're going to need a scale. Because you have to make sure you have the right quantity. Usually 50, this is one portion, actually. Well, I say one portion, it's probably too much meat for one portion. But the pasta and the sauce is going to be one portion. And then, I always do one portion because it's nice for you to know whether you double it, times it, triple it. However many. We also could do with a smaller pan. Or the, yeah. So yesterday's video, I was banging on about washing up, how I need to do it, I need to crack on with it. And the mess. And I was talking about channel updates, what's going on. Like, saying, I don't know if I mentioned I was doing vlogmas, but I am. I think I was just constantly going on about all sorts, and I was moaning about the rain a lot. And it's raining again today, so that's a reason. Because I did what I would normally eat for 24-hour video. The breakfast was basically a weekend breakfast. But I was saying the washing up didn't actually all fit in the dishwasher. So there is still quite a lot behind me because only about half of it fit in the dishwasher. Because I didn't do it to the end of the day when it built up. So you need to get your pan on your scales. Some people don't measure it. If you don't measure it, it doesn't work. This is the thing. Some things you can just... Some things, if you can't be able to measure, it doesn't actually matter. This, it matters. We're going to make a white roux. And then add cheese to make it a cheese sauce. But it's red Leicester, so I don't know if red Leicester is going to work. It's just going to change the colour. But we did have grated. Yeah, so the pasta, as you can tell, is proper. Proper bubbling. Yeah, I also moaned a lot that my tripod is broken, which is, and I need a new one ASAP. I might buy the exact same one again because it's actually good if it's not broken. Probably get a wooden spoon, but the amount of stuff is ridiculous. We don't have that many wooden spoons. So basically yesterday I was moaning about all the washing. I was like, I emptied the dishwasher, refilled it, but only half filled. So I've got to empty it and then put the other half in. I need a bowl to measure the flour because that pan's going to be too hot. That pan's going to be too hot for put back on the scale. And I need to do it before the butter's like that's burned. And you want to do it until you get a blonde roux. Like stir, like it should look like that. And you just want to cook out the flour for 2 to 3 minutes. And if you stop stirring, it will stick. I'm going to be very quick because I haven't got any milk. I should weigh this, but I need to urgently put some milk in because I didn't prepare it in advance. So it needs to be 500 millilitres of milk. but I didn't weigh that big. I was conscious that I urgently needed to put some milk in. So I'll probably weigh out about 300. The sauce, depending on how many lumps you have in it. Mine's got a few lumps in. You may have to sieve it. You don't necessarily have to weigh out your milk to some extent, because you just do it until it's thin enough. That's what I think, do it till it's thin enough.
Hello, you're not available now. Please leave your name and phone.
Trying to turn it off, it won't turn off. Crucial point in cooking, and the phone always goes off. Like I was saying in a recent video, that the phone's never gone off in a video before, and it went off in 2 videos since this one, and then another one that never went up because I lost the second half of the video, or the first half. There was 2 clips to the video and I lost one of them. What I'm about to say is I do milk carefully, bit by bit. You can add quite a bit in at once, but you can add it all in at once. Like if you're doing 500 mils, you probably put in like 200 mils at once and do it in like 3 different sections. You want to do this till the milk is boiling. Theoretically, some people boil the milk first, but no. There's another pan to wash up, and I didn't have another clean pan to start with. Well, actually, there's some in the dishwasher. I did put some in the dishwasher when I filled it at half yesterday. This is actually going to take a while, and I don't know if there's enough milk, but I've got other stuff I need to do. So that, because it was dried pasta that I was using, dried pasta takes 10 minutes. I was about to say I always do sauce in a little pan, but then it ends up, when the milk ends up boiling, it ends up going over. So a big pat is the best. So I might need more milk. I don't need the scales anymore. Well, you can weigh your cheese, but I can put extra in. I literally am sick of the rain. It is not even, it's only, what time is it? 10, 4, 11, 11, 4, that was 10, 11, 4. 11:40. You might also not know this. You might all not know this about me, but this is my favourite meal, macaroni cheese. Cheesy pasta is my all-time favourite meal. You shouldn't really, you need to do this sauce until it starts thickening. Because me chopping up chicken and bacon and like proper cooking it would have taken an extra 10 minutes on the video. So I also need to grate some cheese. I don't know the red Leicester is gonna, it's just gonna, I think it's just gonna change the colour of the pasta. No. I'm not having this. Where are the mushrooms? We had mushrooms in here yesterday. Well, I've got half to speak on that, I'll have to do. What the? I literally had half a thing of mushrooms in the fridge to use for this video, and they're not even there anymore. Someone's used my mushroom. Well, not technically mine, but Oh, never mind. We do have mushrooms now. Pass that. I'm on me for dinner. Not yesterday, day before. Great. If you have still got remaining lumps in this, you might want to sieve it. I did have a couple of lumps. There's not really any lumps anymore. Well, if you have got loads of lumps in, that means you didn't cook your flour long enough. You didn't cook out your flour. You didn't cook out. I can't believe my mushrooms have gone. Anyway, mushrooms have gone. So we're not putting mushrooms in this anymore. We're going to have to add half tin of sweet corn. So if you saw what I normally eat in a day, I also eat a lot of mushrooms, but I also eat, I was moaning yesterday a lot about I didn't have cheese for my beans on toast. Yeah, I did find eventually at the end of the day when I was clearing up half a block of red Leicester, but that wouldn't. Right at the back, at the bottom, or at the top of the back. Either way, it was right at the back. You can't really stop stirring your sauce. You might have to sieve mine. I was cautious about the milk. I didn't properly concentrate on the whole cooking the flour out part. I didn't have my milk prepared in advance, which you should always have your milk. I can't say I have macaroni cheese as macaroni cheese, like with the actual macaroni like. So I've got this border and I haven't actually used it, but I might grate. I think my sauce is a little thick. Yeah, it's way too thick. It needs to literally coat the back of a spoon. So you do need it liquid on the. If you don't know whether to have it too liquidy or too thick, the answer is a little bit on the liquidy side is fine. It's meant to be runny. Not too runny, but runny. And plus, the cheese, can I just say that the cheese thickens it. So I would have it, if it is thick, before you put the cheese in, 100% add more. But you can't really stop stirring it, which is quite annoying. Mine don't really have any lumps in anymore, but on the right thinness. This pasta's over cooking. So we have two grated. One is dirty because I grated some garlic. We also haven't added any salt and pepper into anything we're cooking. You can't really stop stirring this, which is kind of a problem. You have to kind of with this. The sauce actually does take slightly longer than maybe the sauce thing. So if you want the plain macaroni cheese, like you can get macaroni cheese ready meal in the shop. Nothing even in that salt, and we don't have any salt. So it's pepper with no salt. Everything's just macaroni cheese ready meal. Literally, you can get this with just a sauce, but it is quite. You can tell, depending on where you get it from, the amount of stuff they put in it. I need to reheat that because I've added some sweet corn. I need to cook it for at least 3 to 4 minutes because of the... You do it until it's thickened and the milk is boiling. I'll have a look at my tub to see what like I've got inside. Don't know if you can actually see. No, it's not red Leicester. It is Barber's Crusters Red Leicester. No, it's not. This is one that I bought. Now, slight problem, we don't have enough. It's supposed to be 250 grams of cheese, but that's all I've got. So, and it's a good job I didn't do it on my beans on toast yesterday, because I wouldn't have had it for this. It's supposed to be grated cheddar, white cheddar. You don't normally see orange macaroni cheese, but we're going to have to adapt. Because there's no mushroom, then there's no red Leicester. You have to basically, oh my god, the rain is, God, it's tad heavier since last. It's got a lot heavier since, well, I can't say I've been out with it yet, but it is only 11:40, which I thought, the days has gone so quick, because I thought it was 10:40. I did wake up at like 9, so. I know with macaroni and cheese it tends to be just bacon, but I love a good bit of chicken. A bit like what I did yesterday with my chicken that I did for my dinner, fried some chicken. I said how it's the second time I've had chicken this week, and I've got only used one chicken breast, and the rest in the, I used a second chicken breast, and there's 4 in the packet, so there's now half gone. You're also meant to put 250 grams, you're meant to put 3/4 in the actual sauce. And you're meant to put the rest of it on top once it's cooked. So this is a lovely consistency sauce now. Right, I'm going to add my cheese. This is probably about 100 grams. And I've saved a little bit for the top, even though we haven't got enough going in the middle. Even though there's not enough cheese going in the middle. Even though there's not enough cheese going in the middle, I'm still saving some for the top. Yeah, it's now orangey macaroni cheese, but it'll be fine. It does need to be a bit thicker, but we're going to reheat this because we are getting to the finishing stages. It's not healthy, but this is my favourite meal. I got some garlic bread to go with this, but I ate it on Monday, and then I was like, what, need a half? And then I actually forgot at the time that I had saved it for this video. This is what happens when you film at the end of the week. Stuff you buy at the beginning of the week, you end up having. Do I pour? This is the question. Do I pour the sauce in there with the meat and stuff, or do I pour that in there? I'm going to add it into the to soak up all the juices. You can do bacon chicken in the oven and then cook it up. I wouldn't say that's much healthier actually, but feel free to do it. I'm going to put a tiny bit more, probably like 20 grams of cheese in. It is proper orange.